we'll get started. Good morning. Welcome to the Committee on Public Safety, Judiciary, and Homeland Security. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Each member is acknowledging that they are attending the meeting via Zoom and that they are located in Wayne County, Michigan, unless otherwise stated when I call your name. Commissioner Kniezek.
Here.
Commissioner Kenlock.
Present.
Commissioner Basham.
Here.
Commissioner Scott.
Present.
Chair Clark Coleman.
Here.
You have a quorum present.
Thank you. Next item.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
I have none.
C, approval of the October 13th, 2021 meeting minutes.
So moved.
Support.
It's been properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Basham. Are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Those opposed? The motion carries. Next item, Madam Clerk.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed.
Okay.
Item 1, under new business, communication from Tamaya Harb, Director of Administration, Sheriff's Office, forwarding the monthly report on overtime costs.
Okay, Samaya, you're up.
Yes, good morning. Thank you, Madam Chair. This is my monthly report on overtime. This report was due October 20th. As of September 20th, we have overspent by $2.6 million in overtime. I'll have a different number next report as I'll have the rest of the year as of September 30th numbers updated. As of the date of the report, which was September 20th, we have hired 30 police officers and we've lost 99 to retirement, resignation, and termination. We did start a jailer's training this past Monday, but we don't know how many people are gonna go through the whole training and then get hired. So like I said, next report will have different numbers. We're still battling with the pandemic with COVID-19. As of September 20th, we've had 345 sheriff's employees who have tested positive to COVID-19. 264 have tested positive before the vaccination started and 81 after the vaccination had started. As of right now, for the FMLA, we have 426 employees, both civilians and officers have filed for FMLA, where that gives us over 55% of our staff is on FMLA one way or another, whether it's full FMLA where they don't show up to work, or intermittent where they show up to work but they can't do overtime, or they show up to work and they can take 1 or 2 days on FMLA. I know you've heard this story over and over again. Until this pandemic is done and until we hire enough police officers, we're going to be in the same boat with overspending on overtime. But if you compare this year with last year and the year before, we're doing much better in spending the overtime, but we're still over budget. Just wanted to let you know that we are working diligently to hire police officers today and tomorrow. The county has job fairs at Wayne County Community College. Our recruiters are there, our personnel is there to take applications. One of the things we've done so far is that our application used to be 10 pages. We reduced it to 2 pages. We're hoping that in itself helps us bring in more officers. And we also created a QR code, just like the one you get in the restaurants where they don't give you menus. And if somebody has a smartphone, they can hone in on the QR code, and that takes them to the application. They can fill it out and then send it to us. So we're trying to do more technology oriented things to bring in more officers. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll try to answer them.
Yeah, I am aware of the job fair
Yes,
at Wayne County Community College. I think it was 3 days, wasn't it? Is it 27th, 28th, and 29th?
the 29th is the virtual interviews. So anybody who made it through the Wednesday and Thursday, and
Okay.
we find out that their applications are all set, we can interview them. So it is Friday, but for Friday, we won't be at our location. It's just for virtual interviews.
You know, I posted on Facebook that flyer.
Thank you.
And I think I must have gotten about somewhere around 50,
Perfect.
about 50 referral shares where they shared it. So we ought to probably get a pretty good turnout, but it's not just the sheriff's department, it's all of Wayne County. It's Wayne County.
Absolutely. It's Wayne
personnel
County
all
as a
over the
whole.
county.
Every department has at least 1 or 2 tables.
Mhm.
They're interviewing on the spot, taking applications on the spot, for those who can't be, and they're testing on the spot as well.
Right.
So for those who can't be interviewed right there and then, we will be scheduling virtual interviews on Friday. So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll have a good turnout.
Yeah, well, I was surprised that almost, like I said, when I posted it maybe about 3 days ago, and it must have been, I must have had about somewhere around 50 shares. 50
That's
people who
wonderful.
shared it, which means that, you know, it goes out, it gets out to a lot of people.
Yes, thank you, appreciate you.
Yeah, okay. So are there any comments or questions from other members?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Do I have a support?
Support.
Properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Basham. And are there any other questions on this motion? Hearing none, this is the receiving file. So we will take a vote. All those in favor, please
Aye.
indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the motion carries. Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 2, forwarding notification of an emergency procurement report for 3-month cost and services terms and service agreement with Sanders Business Services.
This looks like a sheriff again. This is
Yes. Through the chair, this is a receive and file as an emergency procurement. Just to give you a little bit background why we needed the emergency procurement. Before the pandemic, we had 15 service workers who would help us clean the jails. That was their main duties, to clean the jails. And we used to be able to use trustees to help us clean all the 3 jails. At the end of June, the 15 service workers had dropped to 3 with 1 manager, and we were not able to use trustees because every trustee who was able to be released on tether was released on tether, so we could not use the trustees to help us clean up the jails. So we looked to procurement to advise us on how we can enter into an emergency procurement with a company that would clean up all the 3 jails. We found Sanders Cleaning Services. They do clean the Frank Murphy and the Lincoln Hall of Justice. They won a bid through an RFP. So we went to them, asked them for a quote. They gave us a quote, and we entered into a 3 months emergency procurement so they can clean the jails. Meanwhile, we did post an RFP, a request for proposal, for our own company to come in and start cleaning up the jails. The RFP went out, and we do have bids, but we don't have a winner as of yet. So pretty soon you're going to find an extension for the Sanders services that will go to commission for approval, just so we can extend it long enough until we get our own company that would help us every day for the next year or 3 years until we get into the CJC. Yes.
Did you say which jails they're cleaning?
Oh, all of them. Jail, Division 1, Division 2, and Division 3. All 3 of them.
Okay. Okay. Are there questions on this item? Okay, then can I get a
So
motion?
moved.
Support.
Okay, properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Kinlock. Are there questions on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor, well, I'm sorry, this is an action item.
It's a receiving file.
Yes. Oh, it's still it's receiving file? Or-
Item
okay.
2, yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Those opposed? The motion carries. Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 3, requesting commission approval of a 1-year grant agreement with the Michigan Department of State Police, Emergency Management and Homeland Security Division.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
yes, item number 3 and 4 are information items. If you would not mind, I would like to make a motion to receive and file, and then under discussion, we can get the report.
Wait, say that again?
I'm through the chair. These are both 3 and 4 are both action items.
Okay.
Okay, so action items, the communication data. Oh, thank you. I move to approve item number 3.
Okay. All right, do we have a support? And then then I'll call for information on it. Do I have a support on this? Okay, why don't we, did I hear support?
You did.
So, moved by Commissioner Kinlock and supported by Commissioner Basham. Can we have someone here from Homeland Security to speak on this?
This is Brenda from Homeland Security. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, this is an excellent federal grant, and it's used for a portion of the emergency manager's salary and fringe benefits. And our emergency manager is Tadario Sturdivant. So it's used for a portion of his salary and fringe benefits.
And this is something we do every year, right?
Yes, it's a yearly grant to help support his salary and fringe benefits, a portion.
Okay. Are there any questions or comments on this item? Hearing none, all of those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
I'm sorry, hold it. We have to get a voice, we can't use a voice vote. We have to have a call for a vote on
Roll
this.
call.
Roll call vote. Madam Clerk, would you please call for the roll call vote?
Commissioner Kniezek,
Yes.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Basham,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott,
Yes.
Chair Clark Coleman.
Yes. The item passes. The motion passes. Madam Clerk, the next item.
Item 4, requesting commission approval of an agreement with the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Okay, so I did get a call, a text this morning from Tony Guerrera, and I apologize for not being able to be here today. He has a police chiefs meeting in Western Wayne County. So he apologized, but he did give us a report, and he said that item number 4 on the agenda is the responsibility of the prosecutor's office. This is the Stop Violence Against Women grant of almost $500,000. There is a 25% county match of $165,231, which will come from the general fund through paid personnel savings and chargebacks, for a total amount of the grant of $660,924. The term of this grant will be from October 1 of 2021 to September 30th of September 22. This is an important grant that will cover the cost of 3 assistant prosecuting attorneys to continue to to continue the important work of stopping violence against women and et cetera. So are there any questions or comments on this one?
So moved, Madam Chair.
Oh, I see Commissioner Kendall. I'm sorry, Commissioner Kniezek.
Again, we are
One of the Ks.
Commissioner Kinlock and I are often confused for each other, so I understand that.
Commissioner Kniezek.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I mean, as folks know, I abstain on things that come from DHHS given my full-time job. But given the topic, I just thought it would be relevant to point out that I wholeheartedly support this effort and this endeavor and doing everything that we can to address violence against women here in the county. So I will be abstaining again, just because I think it's important to be transparent and to avoid potential conflicts of interest. But I just wanted to state for the record my strong support for this initiative.
And I too agree.
Support the
Okay,
motion.
it's been properly moved by Commissioner
Scott.
Scott. Okay, Commissioner Scott supported, moved it, and Kinlock supported it. Are there any questions or concerns on item number 4? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Kniezek,
Abstain.
Commissioner Kinlock,
Yes.
Commissioner Basham,
Yes.
Commissioner Scott,
Yes.
Chair Clark Coleman.
Yes. The motion passes. Next item.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I've not been informed of any. Next item.
Public comments.
Okay, would you unmute the public, please?
Lines have been unmuted.
Okay. Is there anyone who would like to speak on this or other items at this time from the public? Is there anyone from the public who would like to make a comment at this time? Is there anyone, last call, is there anyone from the public who would like to make a comment at this time? Okay, Madam Clerk, do you have any emails?
No, I have not received any emails.
Okay, then this item G is closed. Next item.
Adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
Properly moved by Commissioner Scott, supported by Commissioner Basham. All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? This meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for being here.
Have a good day.
Okay.